So now you're very famous, doctor.
For the wrong reason.
What do you say the wrong one for the wrong reason?
Because it's something that taboo. I don't mind to talk about it in a room like this, but if you want me to go on stage and talk about it in the open, it's difficult. Wonderleaf is my first invention. So after Wonderleaf, I move on to other things as well. The main reason why I come up with this is that it's the infection. All the other contraceptives cannot prevent infections except condom. You can take pills, you can have injections, you can have implantation, you can have IUCD, intrauterine device, contraceptive device inside the uterus. All of them can prevent pregnancy, but not infection. So because of that, I think we have to. I think the most effective way of prevent these unintended pregnancies and diseases has to come from condom, has to come from barrier method that cover up everything. It's heartbreaking to see people suffer with all these very, very basic things in life. I actually conceived the idea at that time.
2013.
Yeah, so it was a long time ago. The reason why it is progressing so slowly is, number one, I still love my job. I never give out a day of work, and then I only do it as a hobby. It's not my bread and butter, so I really take my time. And then I don't want to use my money. I think this is a good invention. I think it's a good product. So I actually asked for government funding. Actually, when I first come up with this idea, I don't know what to do with it. I thought it's a good idea, because if you cover everything up, there is no way for you to get pregnant and you don't get infection. How good is that? So I thought this is a fantastic idea. So I start asking around. Having an idea is not good enough. You need your peers to appreciate it. So actually that motivates me to go forward. But I think the idea is condom. It's not like genetic gene therapy or rocket science and things like that. Condom is like I don't know what to say. People do not take condom seriously. But believe me, condom is the most deadly. It's solving one of the most deadly conditions, Even though it's the most kinky thing in the world. It's kinky, but it's deadly. So I want to, from my perspective, the deadly side is the one that I'm concerned about. I don't care about being kinky. The naughty part, I'm not interested. I just want to solve this problem on this side. So condom is something that is, I don't know. Sometimes I also feel embarrassed to talk about it. It's not something you talk about in the public. It's about sex, for goodness sake. It's a taboo in our society. Yeah. So, my friend this morning actually said, "Oh, congratulations, Dr. Tan. You are famous around the world. You're the condom king." I said, that's the reason why I want to avoid all the media exposure. I want to keep it to myself. But now it's like the road of no return. There are a lot of things that keeps me on the motion. For example, if I get a grant, then it's a high for me for that day, for that few days, right? And that will keep me moving. And then afterwards, there's some more grant being given. All right, that keeps me going for a while. And then there's a clinical trial, and then the result came out very good. It's much better than the gold standard. And you say, wow, that keeps me going a little bit again. And then occasionally, our colleagues or friends, they say, oh, this is a good product. And that keeps me going. See, along the way, there's so many people that comes along, make the difference. Otherwise, I'll still be the same doctor sitting in the clinic all day long, seeing patients. I'll still be the same person. So it's been a wonderful and fascinating journey. I think sex in general is a taboo, but I think it's an evolution of society. When the problem can be solved with one method, and if people can embrace it, and when it becomes widely used, then maybe the taboo will come down a little bit. People can talk about it more freely. At the moment, it is a taboo because the consequence of unprotected sex involve another person. It's a baby there, you're dealing with. or involve a life where HIV is involved. So the easiest way is that if you don't know, you won't do it. 就把头放在泥土里面就可以了 like Australia, put your head in the sand. And because you don't see it, there's no problem there. But we all know that it's not true. You've been young before, I've been young before. The young people will, even if you don't want them to learn, they'll learn it from elsewhere. They'll learn it from their friends, internet, pornography, everything. It's better for you to teach them. But if we have a solution now, maybe we'll be more open to talk about it. And people can take control of their life. That's what one believe is about universal empowerment. When we say about empowerment, is that we can empower you to take control of reproductive health. I think this is my ultimate aim. So that everybody will be protected. The world is progressing so fast with 4G and 5Gs and all these technologies. But in terms of contraception development, there's hardly any movement. Condom has been the same for the last 100 years. Nothing changed. Everybody is still making the same condom. I love inventions of the things that I feel is necessary. I mean, doctors are problem solvers. We solve patients' problems all the time. And sometimes we're faced with a lot of problems that we cannot solve, that we haven't seen in our textbooks, that we have never learned in our life. So you just have to improvise and come up with a new idea, try to solve it. The fastest way of doing it is to get distributors and get the dealers to do it, or we can just license it out to other countries and let them manufacture there. So it's cheaper. For example, if Chinese market, we just manufacture it in China and sell it in China. So that'll be easier. So we're looking at all these options now.
Donating 1 million son.
Yeah, if I have the opportunity, yes, I would like to do that. To help those poor countries.
To reduce unwanted pregnancies
and the sexually transmitted diseases.